All right, good morning, and welcome to another day of Gen Chem lecture. Let's see, we're here. I'm here, apparently alone. Although, okay, well, we just bumped up by one human. As always, just here chilling early. A few minutes before lecture, in case you guys had any questions, stuff you wanted to kick around. Good morning. It is a beautiful morning to be stuck home inside watching a college class on YouTube, if you ask me. I think it's a beautiful morning to be indoors as well. Here we go. There's some more peeps. Log in on. So, what am I here to say? Oh, couple business things while we get all warmed up here. Let's see. A couple business things. So first off, that's a little thicker than I like my brush normally. Around 19's good. I like bigger eraser though. There we go. Oh wait. Okay, what's weird? Hang on. My chat's not updating. Oh, that's it. Okay. So hang on one sec, Raj. For some reason, my live chat isn't updating. Give me one sec. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Great question, Raj. The difference. So Lewis theory. Lewis theory tells us one thing. It's how our atoms connected. Vesper tells us how our molecules shaped. If you heard those cries of happiness, that was my 18-month-old. And it just makes his heart so glad to hear the explanation of the subtle differences between Lewis and Vesper theory. Either that or he loves being on a trampoline in the backyard. I'm not sure which one is which. I think the microphone picked that up, but I'm not exactly sure. We will be, so that's, Raj, that is the like bare bones, simplest explanation of the difference between Lewis and Vesper. We'll be going in depth into both. First through Lewis theory and drawing Lewis structures, and then you'll see that determining Vesper geometries is built on the Lewis structure and Lewis theory. So one kind of organically grows out of the other. So that's that business. Oh, speaking of business, I keep going saying we have business and then not getting to it. First order of business is the exam 2 return. So I thought I had Outlook programmed to return all of the exam 2s by 5 p.m. yesterday, but there's a Canvas message. What's up, Sulai? So I thought I had everything programmed to return, and then I had a message from Ryan was like, "Yo, I never got my exam," and then I checked. He posted that on Canvas at 10. I checked my Outlook sent email, and it said that it sent it, but at 10:45 a.m. So which is weird. So I guess with exam 2, first off, check your Los Rios email. All right, check your Los Rios email inbox, and if you don't have it, if you do not have your exam 2, shoot me an email, and I will return that to you today. I thought I had everything slick, everything set up for automatic response, and then that happened. So at this point in time, I have no idea who did or did not get it. My inbox did say that there was a batch of them that went out at like between 10:45 and 10:50 this morning, which is weird, and I don't know why it did that. So anyways, okay, cool beans. Raj has his, so we're good there. If you don't, check your Los Rios inbox, because it may have gone out this morning, and shoot me an email if you don't have it, and I will get it right back to you today. All right. What was that? That was the first order of business. Second order of business. The second order of business is the feedback quiz. This is because I need your feedback at this moment, and most of you have responded to this, and thank you so much. I haven't gone through the responses yet. I'm waiting for it to close so I can kind of take everything in totality. But this is something I very much need. I want to make this course as useful to you as possible, and so I was asking questions about what's good, what's not, and then there were specific things that I'm doing that I have been wondering about how effective or helpful they are. So if you could fill this out, there's 23 questions. Only 4 of them are like type of response. The other 19 are just rate from 1 to 5 or yes, no questions. It doesn't take that long to fill out. And it's so important to me that for everybody who does fill this out, I will be giving 12 points of extra credit, which is 10% of what exam 2 is worth. So it literally jumps you a letter grade. So if you're dissatisfied with the letter grade you got on exam 2, give me your feedback, and you will get a bump in points. A couple things to keep in mind. A couple things to keep in mind. First, Photoshop freaking out. Couple things to keep in mind. Holy moly. What's going on, Photoshop? This closes. This closes this Friday on 4/17. So if these are multiple, if these are extra credit points that you want, you'll have to do it by this Friday. If you miss it, you miss it. Please don't miss it. Okay. And it looks like Photoshop is being incredibly touchy. We should get going on lecture, but I'm going to try something here. I'm going to close our our close down our open lecture document, and then I'm going to try reopening. If this doesn't improve the lagging issues, I might have to close Photoshop and reopen. So here, bear with me. Let's see if this improves things. Okay, that's huge. Sometimes it gets this way, like at the end of lecture, but it's normally not this bad this early, which makes me think I might just have to close things all the way down. Okay, YouTube stream fam, stand by. I'm going to do emergency shutdown of Photoshop. So hang on. This will probably make everything go black. And we'll be reopening. Out of darkness comes light. There we go. Don't worry, I'm still here in the void. So how's your Wednesday going? Mine is super laggy. All right, if this doesn't improve things, then what I'm going to be doing... Nice! That is the life right there. All right, here comes the light. Oh man, that's so rad. That is so rad. Like, that has to be the huge advantage streaming has over in-person lecture. And that is, you can attend class without having to leave the comfort of your own room. Okay. It looks like... Ugh. All right, it looks like it's semi-decent. Let's go ahead and try to give this a whirl. So let's see, how far behind are we? We're like 8 minutes. Not too shabby. So I'm bringing our periodic table to the foreground. And we can get going. Excuse me. 59 FPS, frames per second. All right. Okay. So yeah, it says our stream is excellent connection. Okay, we're gonna dive in. So we introduced Lewis dot structures last lecture. We said that Lewis dot structures with our Lewis dot structures, they're a way of depicting the valence electrons that an element has, and that this new thing that we're learning, Lewis theory, applies to main group elements. So our focus here is going to be on the main group, all right? On the first 2 columns and the last 6 columns. Lewis theory has a lot of strengths, but one of its downsides is it doesn't work, yikes, for the D block or the F block. So, sorry, Photoshop's just being really laggy. All right. Okay, I am so sorry to do this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Everybody hang tight. I'm going to shut this stream down and launch a new one. So things will go dark. For 5-ish minutes. Stand by. Okay. We're going to